Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to drive through the Sangster International Airport. We are in Montego Bay heading to the airport now. Now they made some major traffic changes to the airport. Before you had to drive around past the departure area to get to arrivals, and that has created a traffic problem at the airport now. So they made some changes so that when you enter the airport now, you have the option to go to departure or go to arrival. So that definitely has helped with the flow of traffic. And they've also put in a lot more areas where you can stop to let off passengers for departure. So the Sangster International Airport is the busiest airport in Jamaica. It's also the third busiest airport in the Caribbean. But the tourism industry in Jamaica is growing, it's expanding. And so the traffic at this airport is getting more and more every day. Almost every week you hear about a new airline flying to Jamaica. So they have, and 85% of all the tourists that come into Jamaica coming through this airport. Millions of tourists, up to 5 million a year, come into Jamaica, and 85% of them come through this airport. So now we are driving into the airport, and if you notice, a lot of changes have been made. So before you would, where we are, you would continue straight and go down to the departure area, but they've blocked off that road now. So when you come this side, you can only go to arrivals. When we enter the airport, we had the option of coming this way or turning left to go to departure. So we're going to go this way first and show you the changes. Now they took out the gas station and they've made changes and put in this area. Okay, on the left now is where the cars coming from departure come back out. But we are heading straight to arrival. So that car on the left is coming from the departure terminal. And that's a parking lot on the left for short-term parking. Okay, coming up now on the left is the arrivals area. Now we have the option of just going around it, so we're not going to go into that traffic. So if you go left, you go to pick up the people, but right is where you go to just exit the airport. And you notice where we are, no traffic in these two lanes. So this was a very good move. And if you have somebody to pick up, you go on the other side. So we're going to go around again and show you where you go to get to the departure area now. Now, as we said earlier, the tourism industry in Jamaica is growing. Jamaica is on pace to open 20,000 more hotel rooms. That's almost double the capacity that they have now. And those tourists will be coming through this airport. The north coast of Jamaica between Montego Bay and Negril and Montego Bay and Ocho Rios booming with activity. Now this airport can manage up to 6 million passengers, and we're currently at 5 million, so it's just a matter of time before the airport reaches its capacity. So that is why they're putting in these changes now. So this is a new area we're driving at now. Before you could drive here. So we're heading to the departure area now. So at some point, Jamaica is going to need another international airport on the north coast, because at the rate Jamaica is growing, it is going to become the #1 visited, or the most visited tourist destination in the Caribbean. So right now the Dominican Republic has more tourists visiting every year than Jamaica, but if Jamaica keeps expanding at the rate it is, it's just a matter of time before Jamaica has the most tourists visiting in the Caribbean. So this is a new area now. You know, some work still going on. Before you didn't drive this way. So we're coming up to the departure area now. Now, another change I've made is that you can drop passengers off on the left and the right. So you're going to see a lot of spots to stop to drop off passengers. So everything has to be done to improve this airport. And at some point over the next few years, they're going to have to change these departures, change this terminal, make it bigger, so that the airport can accommodate more than 6 million passengers a year, because the traffic is coming. People want to come to Jamaica. And the major hurdle for coming to Jamaica, it's not hotels, it's not roads, it's airline seats. And as I said earlier, almost every week you hear, okay, these are spots now where you can stop to drop off passengers. Almost every week you hear about a new airline flying to Jamaica, and they're coming here to Montego Bay. They recently upgraded the runway at this airport, and it's over 10,000 meters now. Sorry, 10,000 feet, over 3,000 meters. So you can land practically any plane in the world on this runway at the Sangster International Airport. So it's working. The airport is almost at capacity, as we said, almost 6 million. But if you improve the infrastructure, like double the size of the arrival area, double the size of the departure area, then you'll be able to accommodate more traffic. Alright guys, thanks for taking a tour with us today. Let us know what you think about these new traffic changes at the airport. I think it's excellent, it works. And you notice the arrival area to pick up passengers was almost full, yet it didn't impede the flow of the traffic. Excellent, and we'll keep you guys updated on this and any further changes at the airport. Alright guys, thanks for taking a tour with us today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.